Hi there, Andrew, C1D Paintball. Welcome to the fourth video, the fourth battle from the 3rd Expeditionary Force Commando Action D-Day 2022. Snippet from it. So as I've mentioned before in the other videos like this, we take the individual battles that made up that massive one video into more of a bite-sized video here. Do a little color correction, enhancement to make it try to look a little better. But otherwise, just me commenting before and after, sandwiching the video itself. Now, in the previous battle, the first battle, the bus station, we had really got a lot of momentum. We had started to inflict some pain on the enemy side and get some points back. So as we had to regroup, because we lost our medics and we needed air and ammo, the entire group, we wanted to pinch back here again. So go in there and give it to them, hit them in the bus station again. As we approach the bus station, or that general area again, the thought did cross my mind, have they reinforced the area because they gotten their heads handed to them to a certain degree the past 45 minutes in the first battle of the bus station? If they had, that means it would take troops away from the town. Because we knew that we had a big force in the town and we had our force that was regrouping around to the bus station again. So could we split their force again like we did last time? Could we even draw more out of the towns? That was going on my head. If we hit a lot of opposition, we'd try to hit them the best we could and adjust as needed. So any resistance we came in there, any increase in resistance from the last time we're there shows me that we got them panicking a bit. We got them on their heels a bit. And, you know, we're in a position to inflict some more pain and keep clawing back to try to even up the game and, dare I say, maybe even pull ahead.
Thomas, can you hear us? Look at the leaves.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're just coming back from refueling here. We're at Hamburger Hill. Where are you?
I'm below Hamburger Hill. I'm going to respawn.
Fair enough.
After getting more air and paint, once again moving up Hamburger Hill with Connor and Alex, I've radioed Thomas to find his location. He's not too far off from us near the team HQ. Although we are tempted to go directly to the bus station, we're going to scout out the situation first and get back with Thomas about a rendezvous point. We'll soon survey the now completely controlled town.
You guys want to go wide again or what? I don't want to go right down the middle.
I'll tell the boys we should swing back wide along the ridgeline as we did last time. Not necessarily back to the bus station, but we'll head in that direction and see where we might be able to insert ourselves to help the team.
Okay, we can see the front on that side. If we can get to our old position, we might be able to keep pounding away. Color, my friend.
I'll hear something and raise my marker ready to shoot, but it's only a ref and a couple of teammates coming back from the front line.
Always be ready, like a Boy Scout. Oh, in the corner again? We'll get him, we'll get him. Okay. It's like that tilted room. Yeah. I don't know.
As I did on the previous approach here, I point out our attempt to take this area in the very first battle of the day. I'll even spot what I think is the leftovers of both the smokes I threw during that battle.
Yeah, smoke grenade there. There's the blue and the purple one there. Or red, one was red.
For most players in the game, this is the point where fatigue starts to kick in. But as one of the oldest guys out there, I'm certainly slowing down physically, but not mentally. Connor calls out to me to let Thomas know where we are.
We're going back to the same spot we had him pinned before the break there. We're heading back to the spot where we had them pinned by the buses before.
I don't hear back from Thomas, but in my head, I know we're probably all just going to find the action and meet up, drawn to it like a moth to a flame.
Sounds like they pushed us back a bit.
We find a group of teammates, and some others we've just walked by have mentioned an enemy pushback in the bus area after our withdrawal. We did figure that would happen, but the question is, how far back are we now?
I know that's the path that's in front of the trees. Okay, so they just pushed us back then from before the break. I might be tempted to go on the path and try to go in the middle. Oh, that's their spawn. That's their spawn.
We're only starting to see what the situation is. At first, I consider a different route to the station, but Alex smartly shuts me down on the idea. We then decide to look a little deeper in what we have here right in front of us. I see some of our troops scattered more than anything just ahead of us. We don't seem to have a medic either. I'm getting the sense that we need a little more organization before we push in. That, and of course, some recon on what the enemy has ahead. A loud bang to my left. It sounds like it might be from the west part of the town, which for us right now is not our focus. We're going to need to move more south for now.
We need a medic, is what we need here.
Once again, the work to describe our manpower set up here is scattered. With other players like myself pouring in, the pieces are coming together for something better. Now, in a few seconds, the situation will clarify. The inset box is the main battleground we controlled in the last action here, but we're not able to set up here again yet because the enemy has taken the west side of it. They are well entrenched. We'll have to take them out first before trying to sweep back towards the main bus station. There's too much ground for us to rush in and take right now. I'll fire my first shots of this new encounter and help our side chip away at that enemy defense. Teammate is trying to help us set up, and he'll mention Vimy Ridge, one of my favorite historical topics of mine, and I weigh in. Now I think we could use a barrage like they had at Vimy. And then I get the paintball equivalent that pops up in my head. Let's smoke the area to help us.
Vimy Ridge had a artillery barrage which helped considerably. Give me a smoke! Connor, you gonna use your smoke? Somebody's got a smoke for me? We gotta get a couple of smokes.
Although I ask Connor for one of his smokes, a teammate near me offers one of his.
You want to throw it? Oh, you want a big one? Oh, I should buy you a drink before I pull the big one out.
Another teammate helps us go through this guy's gear. They want a big smoke. We do need a big push here after all. After a bit of fumbling around, we do get one, and surprisingly and generously, they'll let me throw it
You
in.
seriously want me to throw this? Okay. Where do you want it, Chief?
Our teammates around us know what's coming, so we prepare ourselves to rush straight in ahead along the western tree line to hopefully push the access out of this area.
Fuck me. Well.
At first I don't like the throw, but it gives us immediate cover. A teammate will soon go there, pick it up, and throw it ahead even more. The assault has begun. slow advance, but it's an advance nonetheless. And the trees and some barriers give us a little more cover in this area as we focus ahead and more smoke from a teammate drops along the western boundary.
Fucking forward, guys. Just forward.
Wallflowers behind us start to come in and fill the gap. The momentum is coming back to our side, and we are now at the north edge of the main battlefield. The need to push those access units south of us out is increasingly more possible.
I think fucking right, we just drove two of them out. Smoke, you guys gonna hold on to it? You wanna throw one? Throw a fucking smoke, you never thrown one before.
I asked the boys if they want to help me smoke the area to help our advance. Alex gives me his. It's his first big game, and I thought he'd like the thrill of throwing one of his own in his first game. But he's nervous it won't be a good throw, so he puts it on my shoulders to do it.
Guys, I'm gonna throw a smoke between those trees. Do you think we can push? Can we get behind that barrier there? The wooden barrier there. Looks like you put a fucking bounce a movie off it.
There are a lot of teammates around me right now, and with a big barrier for them to go behind on the right, I know where I want that smoke to go, and I start helping the team more by barking out some orders.
Left here! Left bunker, 1 o'clock! Rather 11. This is not a big fucking tree. Straight ahead! Right! Right!
I throw my smoke just a few seconds after another was thrown to my right. We have great cover to move up.
Nope.
Not one, but 2 shots bounce off my chest. Close, but they don't count.
Jesus Christ, you bounced 2 off my shoulder. It'd be better if it broke.
I finally meet up with Thomas again and give him the update of our recent push.
3 smokes got us up about 30 yards. What we need is a fucking medic here.
Well, things are going well as we slowly take territory. What I said out loud is key. Without a medic, this will be a short attack, or at the very least, shorter than what it could have been.
On the right, on the right! We got a medic!
With a medic confirmed by a teammate, we are now in a great position.
He's about to become a very popular man. Go, go, go! Fire! Give him a supporting fire! Bunker cleared straight ahead there. All behind, hide behind you.
We've now cleared the western part of the sector and are now facing the front line to see the Axis team retreating towards the east part of the bus station.
Let's help that fucking guy! Go away, come on.
After a few shots toward the retreating enemy, I size up the area ahead. I actually spot the access medic up there, but he's too far out of range to take out.
There's a guy the medic's just staring at us. Where's our medic? Where's our medic?
Now I myself need our medic after taking a shot. I pressed ahead of our main group, which is unusual for me. But in a day-long game, even a tentative player like me has to take their turn going up ahead of the main group.
Medic! Somebody said son of a bitch said he had a medic behind us, so I ran up.
Out loud, I'm going to worry that the medic we were told about maybe wasn't there. Meanwhile, another paintball legend, the Reaper, will quietly walk by, just like the Reaper does.
Medic, please!
Now I am joking around a bit more, taking my time to reload before tapping back in with the medic. This as we hit the next stage of this battle, and I am very much good to go.
Having fun yet? I was in an all-inclusive beach last week at this time. Drinking fucking blue mojitos. Now I'm here with you lovely people. Thomas, you're my meat shield. Do not move.
Freshly revived, I circle back a bit to get a good approach to the southwest. I'm still feeling in a good mood and wanting to entertain the teammates a bit. I'll summon my inner Barker and say some rather British expressions with a very weak accent. I may be speaking in a goofy way, but with teammates charging along the southern tree line, I give them support fire, and I myself advance slowly, with the action seriously heating up.
Behind that building! By Reaper! Reaper, get that bastard!
Reaper is patrolling the front lines and is about to take out an enemy at a key spot outside a small building up ahead.
Watch it. Right there. Get a long ball and keep them back. Hey! I'd like to think I got him, but I think somebody else did.
I just finished speaking with a teammate as we took out an enemy who was in a tricky spot ahead of us. As the advance continues, a stray shot quietly takes me out. Time to find that medic again.
Watch you guys coming through. Coming through, boys.
Now this isn't an ordinary medic. He's using a speedball marker. This is about as aggressive as a medic comes.
No, why do you do that? I went like this, they run. Oh fuck, right around the corner. See, that's why I need a medic. Hit, I'm hit. You got me. Nice shot.
I keep getting hit as I approach the medic who is pushing ahead.
Would you believe I was just about to tag you when I got hit? Tag. We're doing this legit.
Back active, I begin to approach the midfield area, the same position I was in the previous battle here.
Hi there, I'm Andrew. I'll be staffing this bunker with you today.
I have a great view here, with the long trucks and the enemy spawn approach to my right, and to the left, the infamous school bus.
It's that same thing. They called that timeout. I went to get air. Whoopsies.
That red barrier ahead is where the school bus is in the vicinity of. We'll pan this north area and you'll see a much larger Allied presence than the previous attack here. Also, this time around, there's a lot more confidence in the air.
The other way, Reaper! I'd say wait here. They're good. They spawn right here. They're just gonna come to us. We won't lose our spot. It's a long way to get fucking air, too.
Just in case any of these teammates around me weren't in the previous battle, I suggest we stay here and wait for the enemy to come to us, reminding them that the air and ammo refills are quite a long walk away. Soon, to my right, smokes drop in, and we actually seem to be pushing south and possibly into that bus station main area, despite what I've suggested. By heading up to this spot behind the barrier I was previously behind, it marks the furthest I've been up in this area in the 2 battles fought here so far.
Son of a bitch. We're looking at pinching them out because their spawn is down there. This is fucking great. Well, it's probably not a place to have a conversation.
Not long ago I called out that we should sit tight, but my teammates have me now believing we can possibly gain full control of the area. I eyeball the yellow water tank ahead of me as a spot I'd like to move up to, but I won't try that move quite yet.
Oh, that sucks. And break? Probably. Where'd our medic go? He's still on the right. Where's the medic?
Long ball falls in and it breaks. I gotta go find that medic once again.
The medic is the most aggressive player on the team. Did anybody explain to him the... oh shit. Okay.
I give props with Connor, who was with Alex. Our teammates are aggressively pushing into the main guts of the bus station behind me, but I still need to find that medic. After a few more minutes of inactivity, I find a medic and I've rejoined Connor again before venturing off towards the middle of the front line. We have good numbers here and are ready to either push in or repel an enemy attack, seemingly with no issues. I will shortly head off to that yellow tank to my left as I wanted to go for a while, and for the more than next 15 minutes my teammates and I will repel the enemy attempts to try to take this area back. We hold firm and we have a massive upper hand, and then this happens. The Axis, desperate after losing so much ground and not able to take it back, have called an airstrike, forcing us to retreat. To have them use an airstrike shows how bad things had gotten for them, how badly on their heels we had them. find the rest of my team as we begin the walk back east. We join the line of dozens of comrades along the forest path. We begin to swap stories of what just happened in the battle. Back-to-back assaults in this area have reaped huge rewards for our side. As we all talk amongst ourselves, we now feel we can win the day, something that was unthinkable after the first hour of play. Yet now, here we are. The second battle of the bus station is without question a total Allied victory. Barely an hour left in the day, on a day where both teams dominate at times. We know anything can happen. And at this point, we just have to go back, refill our supplies, and get back into it until the final shots ring out. Okay, so now I had a great day. Every moment, most moments of this day, I had a great time. All the battles all had their own fun that I enjoyed. But this battle, second battle, bus station, was my favorite of the day. And you can see why. Pretty intense. We got back and we replicated what we wanted to do. We replicated the first battle of the bus station by keeping the enemy pinned in that area. But we had a hell of a time getting back there. We had to push them through the north and really worked as a team. The smokes came in well and drove them back so hard and to the point where they had to call in that airstrike, showing that they were desperate, or at least we were making them more desperate. And I mentioned it at the end of the video, we definitely felt that we were, no question, we were back in this game now, and it put us in a good footing as the last hour or so of the game was approaching. So really, when I look at this, and I mean, it's not the last battle, but because how the last battle panned out, it's probably good to mention now. The biggest difference between the first and the fourth battle, what happened that time, is the coordination. We were more vocal. We had some leaders come up. People were more willing to work together. Look, it's hard to get, 300, 400, 500 people working on the same side, working together, because they don't all know each other. You have pockets that know each other, so it takes a little time. And I think that's just one of the big things that helped us through this. And again, this was my favorite battle of the day. I enjoyed all the day, but that one was the pinnacle for me, myself, not only in results, which is always secondary, but the most important thing in fun. So thank you for watching. One more to go, and yeah, take a look for it, wait for it, and watch it when it comes out.